Button issues from immigration to abortion and the economy. The nation watched as Vice President Harris and former President Trump debated on stage for the first time last night. The two presidential nominees laid out starkly different visions for the future of our country.
A fiery first and possibly only presidential debate, starting with Vice President Harris initiating a historic handshake on stage.
Kamala Harris, let's have a good debate.
But the pleasantries were short-lived. Harris quickly attacking former President Trump, keeping him on the defensive for much of the night.
Donald Trump actually has no plan for you because he is more interested in defending himself than he is in looking out for you.
She doesn't have a plan. She copied Biden's plan, and it's like 4 sentences, like run, spot, run. 4 sentences that are just, oh, we'll try and lower taxes.
The vice president managing to rattle Trump, claiming people leave his rallies early and mocking him for being confused about losing the 2020 election.
Donald Trump was fired by 81 million people.
Are you now acknowledging that you lost in 2020?
No, I don't acknowledge that at all.
But you did.
Trump trying to pin the issue of immigration on Harris.
They're destroying the fabric of our country by what they've done.
What we have in the former president is someone who would prefer to run on a problem instead of fixing a problem.
On the economy, Harris touted a plan for tax breaks for small businesses and a first-time home buyer credit for down payments.
The values I bring to the importance of home ownership, knowing not everybody got handed $400 million on a silver platter and then filed bankruptcy 6 times.
I created one of the greatest economies in the history of our country. I'll do it again and even better.
Today, following a heated evening, both presidential candidates along with President Biden gathered in New York to commemorate the 23rd anniversary of the 9/11 terrorist attacks. Vice President Harris's campaign has called for a second debate, but former President Trump has signaled he's not interested. Meanwhile, global superstar Taylor Swift posted to her 283 million followers she's endorsing Harris. Win, ABC News, Washington.
Let me introduce the guests that we have. Welcome to the panel, Mr. Goodbread. Thank you for joining us. Give you honest word, man. It's an honor to have you on the show. I appreciate it. You know what I mean? You done showed us how the ways on how to get where it need to be in this YouTube land. You know what I mean? I appreciate you joining the show and blessing us with with yourself. You know what I mean? What's good with you, bro?
Same old, no doubt, man. Appreciate y'all too, man. I had some time today. Finally, I was just working on just videos, regular videos, so I ain't have to be barred down with no live. So I had time. I seen you was live.
You be lit, pause, you know what I mean? You lit out here, you know what I mean? Throwing 3 or 4 videos out there, catching the wave of the people, you know what I mean? And we gotta salute that 100%, you know what I mean? Shout out to your little man playing that football over there, doing his thing as well, playing against a big ringer over there. I seen the other day. You seen that video.
High school kids. They was playing against Manhattan Center JV, bro. They was playing Manhattan Center JV.
Yellow tape, did you see that though, right? They was no fear though. He kept going right on out there, like no fear.
Facts.
But right is right. Them kids was teenagers, man.
Salute to your little man for doing his thing and showing his heart out there. You know what I mean? So the show's about the debate that happened last night. Don't know if you caught a view of it or not. If so, we want your intake. But even if you didn't watch it, know you got the word of the street on, the vibe of the street out there. So what was your take on it? And let us know if you watched it or not.
Well, actually, I didn't watch it. I was watching y'all's show from the start. I've been watching from the start. And I caught a little bit of Angry Man's show. So I already know. And then all day I'm around like real powerful white folks. You know what I mean? I'm around and they comfortable with me, so I know what they're saying. So pretty much they don't even really care too much for Trump. They got their money on some new dude. There's some new dude that they talking about. I forget the name, but it's a new I think he's a Democrat actually. The white guys got their mind on this new Democrat, this young Democrat dude. Like he supposed to be the future. So they trying to get to him. What their strategy is, they're gonna vote for Trump not because they want to vote for Trump. They're going to vote for Trump because they'd rather 4 years with him than 8 years with her. So they looking at it as a more strategic manner than a race manner. You know what I mean? They trying to get Trump and whatever foolishness, if it work or if it don't work, they just trying to get that up out of the way for 4 years, because we only got to deal with 4 years of that, and then rather than to deal with 8 years of the Kamala. My argument though, when I speak to them, is the strongest argument, and they agree with me when I say, like, the Democrats is fitting to lose this election right here, because they're gonna learn you cannot not do anything for men and then want our votes. The blue states have done nothing for men's issues, like the real men issues. They put this border shit in front of us to distract us, bro. What are y'all doing for the men, the male issues? We clearly see this child support scam is ridiculous. It's out of control. Salute to Tyrese, who got locked up. You know what I mean? If the best interest of the child is to have mommy and daddy in their life, they sure do a hell of a job splitting that up. Right? But they have done nothing for the males since they've been in office. Everything has been for the sisters, the black women and women in general. But they're gonna learn that you're not gonna get black male votes. And we had some males that was voting Democratic because their grandma told them from young to vote Democratic because they give you something. You give your freedom up and they give you something. So since young, a lot of people been programmed to vote Democratic. So they had the Democrat votes, but after a while, people start to notice, like, men not dumb, men start to notice, like, yo, y'all doing everything. Y'all want our vote, but y'all doing everything for the women. Y'all uplifting the women. OD. Like, feminism was cool because we gave the women some books to stand on so that they could see over the fence with us. But then these sisters started jumping over the fence, bro. So that's gonna come to an end. They're gonna know that's why they lost. And then they're gonna be forced to have to take care of some male issues to get our vote back. And then we'll start to see some change in our society with the way the women treat us and the way the women act towards us.
That's a fact. Because we falling far, like I said before, we falling way far from tradition. That's why I sat here and was like, yeah, I think I'm more of a conservative than, I'm definitely not a damn liberal. I'm not with that laissez-faire shit. I'm not with the, hey, yeah, you can do what you want. It's okay. And no, even if it don't infringe on me, they're making it. They're making it. They're pushing it. Like, be what you want to do over there. I'm over here. That's why I'm more conservative. I rather the traditional shit. Let's keep things the way they were supposed to be. Man is the dominant one because he is the dominant one. He's the head of the household. He's the leader. And y'all, and these suck ass men that we got coming up now, y'all fucking it up too. It ain't just the broads. I mean, they the one raising you, but I mean, you have your own brain at the end of the fucking day. You see what's going on. You know what's right. If you gotta sit there and ask about, you know you're doing something wrong.
Yeah. See, the problem with those dudes too, the problem with the simping forces and the weak males, they don't vote. They that lazy to where they don't vote. They don't think about nothing other than instant gratification and the fish hole. That's all they think about. All they think about is fish hole. Shit. They can't think about nothing else. It's not gonna happen. They can't. If they do, it's only for about 6 seconds, and then they thinking back to the fish hole. If they can, they trying to drag what you trying to get them to focus on in the fish hole with them, like. But it's no, they can't get their mind right, yo. It's sad, boy.
It's just crazy. Just crazy, man. I just feel that, you know what I mean, that, like I was telling my girl earlier, like, only way that she win if these ladies come out and vote, and they vote hard, and but I don't see the males of the country allowing a female, you know, to get into not of her caliber. You know what I mean? She, like I said, she was on a Biden coattail, and she never came out that shadow as of yet. You know what I mean? But you got a lot of dudes that can't see themselves going out there and vote for a lady, you know. And like I said, of her caliber, you know, she's not showing anything that, you know, that Trump wouldn't do, or you know what I mean. They don't know what her characteristics. And America has just been built differently. You know, the hardcore Americans been built differently, and I think that them the people that will come out there and will try to push forward with trying to make America great again, or that aspect of it.
I think, man,
There goes a comment.
I don't even know.
One of the church, you know what I mean? A woman cannot lead this
Okay,
nation.
good.
I'm sorry, you know what I mean?
If 70% of women cannot lead a household by themselves, how the hell are you going to lead my goddamn nation? How? Tell me how. And that's a stat. I ain't just playing. That's a number. If 70% of women who leave their household have shitty kids, I have to put it that way because that's what they are. They have shitty kids, or kids who end up in trouble. Let me put it, I'll fix it. They have kids who always wind up in trouble. Kids doing shit detrimental to them. 70%. 70. How are you going to lead a nation? How do we know she's part of that 30?
Man, yo, I'm not voting for no women ever, because women not designed to lead. Women not
They are not
designed to
designed.
lead. If God wanted a woman to lead, he would have designed the woman to lead. And I know that may sound rough, but my name is Brutally Honest. Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name Brutally Honest Goodbread. And women, the way women lead is not the way we would need them to lead a country. I'm not saying women are not leaders of some sort, but countries and leaders of men, they are not. You know what I mean? They are not. So they will never get my vote to lead. A woman is the body. We are the head, and together we make the unit. So no one is better than the other, because the man will sit there and just watch the body destroy itself and can't say, do anything about it, while the body will sit there and do just that, destroy itself without even being able to see the man that's destroying her or it. You know what I mean? So that's why we're equal. You know what I mean? But we're uniquely equal, but we're not the same. And they need to stop. They need to stop pushing that. That's the problem. That Democrat be trying to push them agendas on us as if we equal, and we not equal, bro. We need each other, but we are not equal. Women are the body, men are the head. Women, they lead with their actions, not with their mouth. So what the hell would we need a woman president that's not action? Like, this is why God in our Bible, because I'm one of those that you was talking about earlier, that I'm still gonna follow the basic instructions before leaving earth. So God ain't asked a woman to teach or lead no man, because a woman's superpower is to lead by example. It's nothing a woman could say or do. She gonna get credit based off what she do, not what she say. And that's how God judge her, and that's how I'm gonna judge her too. You feel me? So no woman is ever gonna get my vote. I don't give a fuck how nice she sound, how cute she look. No, they gonna put all of us at risk, because they lead with their emotions and they lead with their feelings, and they rather be liked instead of successful. So we gonna be some dead motherfuckers running around here.
Can't get mad at that. Can't get mad at that opinion.
I don't get. That's a fact, bro. I think that's a fact, man. I think that's just a fact.
As you can see, we got people, you know, agreeing with you through in the comments. You know what I mean? And this is supporters of the network, supporters of this channel. You know what I mean? That been here since day one. You know what I mean? So they out here, you know, hearing you preaching, and they hear the wave. You know what I mean? And you ain't saying nothing that's wrong, because, like you said, they lead and they speak off emotions, and like, we can't have that leading the nation. You know what I mean? You can't be like, oh, you know what I mean?
For example, right? My lady, she come in And when I say women have power by their eyes and their action, she come in and she start cleaning up, right? Without even having to ask me or my kids to clean up. You just smell, once you smell that pine in the air and you see her just scrubbing and you get up. You know what I mean? If you're a full functioning person and you got rid of your childhood traumas, your emotional intelligence gonna tell you, hey, let me straighten up my little area. You know what I mean? You'll find yourself scraping your ashes up, and you know what I mean? Because women lead by example. Did she have to yell? Did she have to say, get up, yeah, get the fuck up and start cleaning, like how these little booger heads, bald head roaches be doing? No. She just led by example, and boom, the whole house fixed now, and everybody go back to playing their video games. Even the kids come, put them video games. We know about it. Think about it when we was young, right? And Saturday morning came and we heard that Al Green and we smelled that bacon and Mama was in there, boy. And she gave us about an hour after we ate, and she still was in there and cleaning and gave us about an hour. And then if we ain't catch on, she was in there going upside our head, making us clean, forcing us. Now we ended up having to clean the whole house, not just our room. We got to clean the bathroom, the little toilet, that little spot under the toilet, the nastiest part of the house. Boy, you got to scrub, get the scrubbing. So it's in our nature. It's in our nature to watch their actions. Then we move. Not by what they say. Not by what they say.
But that's real, man. You know what I mean? To go back to what Uncle Jackie was saying, you know, there's a lot of simp dudes out there that giving these females the power and the energy, and that's fucking it all up for us real dudes out here. You know what I mean? And it's crazy. It's crazy. Final thoughts, fellas, about the debate situation. We're gonna start with our guest, Mr. Goodbread. Like I said, once again, thanks for joining us. Give us your final thoughts and your shout outs. You know.
This one is good, yeah, because both candidates really don't know a thing about politics, but they both hustlers. So if you ever wanted to see two hustlers try to run the world, then you got it. This is what we got. They, you know what I mean? They're just good enough to pass over at us. Like they're smarter than us by that much. And when I say smarter, I'm talking about like in that field, in that
politically, yeah, politically, yeah,
politically. You know what I mean? You hear Trump talk. That man is one of them people that he's not gonna be able to explain what he can do. Just let him work. And this lady she got the gift of gab. She can sell water to a well. So I'm sure she's not gonna be able to do what she said, but I'm sure she can wiggle her way and get it done. She gonna be able to get that sucker done. So it's just gonna be a great match. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a great match. She don't really want to be the president. She just fell in her lap. She was good enough just being vice president. And you know, Trump really won it. So I would pick who really won it. And that's all I gotta say.
I appreciate your comments.